It's the Weird Alphabet. My name is Drive-Thru. Today's song, Trapped in a Drive-Thru.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is it trapped in A or the?
The, I think.
Oh, I might have said A.
I think I said A
I
as well.
also did not know what to do for my name, so I just said Trapped in the Drive-Thru was my name.
Interesting.
Hey everybody, you're listening and maybe watching the Weird Alphabet podcast. That's right. We're on Facebook Live!
Facebook Live with Dan Kauka, Andrew Frola.
Hello.
Live from Andrew's car, it's Facebook!
What is going on? There's a bonsai sale going on.
On a car!
On a car.
Oh, yeah. That hat may be racist.
There are little pandas in that bonsai tree setup.
Hey, let me try this again. Hey, you are listening and watching to the Weird Alphabet podcast, the world's only podcast recording out of Andrew's car.
That you know of.
That's true. Andrew, do you have other Wait, do you know of another podcast that records in here, or are you insinuating that, like, people sneak into your car in the middle of the night and record a podcast?
A little bit column A, a little bit column B.
Perfect. Yeah, you're listening to the Weird Alphabet podcast where we talk about every Weird Al song in alphabetical order. Today we are talking about Trapped in the Drive-Thru, which is, of course, off of Weird Al's 2006 album, Straight Outta Linwood, and is based off of, or is a parody of Trapped in the Closet by R. Kelly. You know, I swear I didn't need the notes, and actually seeing those notes in front of me, I think, tripped me up more. So thanks a lot, Dan, for making me look like an idiot.
On camera.
On camera.
I realized I blocked your shot. Oh, we'll just cut to the second.
I was looking straight into the first camera, so that's perfect.
All right.
Yeah, so we decided, since we're talking about Trapped in the Drive-Thru, that we would record this trapped in a drive-thru.
And where are we going today?
Well, right now we are driving... Oh, look, we're already here. We are driving to the In-N-Out on Sunset Boulevard in sunny Hollywood, California.
Woo.
Because this is probably the longest drive-thru you'll ever go into.
Okay, I was worried that it was actually not very long today, but it is.
No.
It's always long.
It's In-N-Out on Sunset.
Yeah.
It's like
on a Saturday.
On a Saturday. We're a block away from the Chinese theater. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that line.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
This
no.
This is
perfect.
exactly what we wanted.
This is exactly what we
like,
wanted.
never have I ever wanted to wait for so long in a drive-thru
Right.
until
I'm gonna
now.
just go all the way to the back here.
I wish we had an extra camera to show the line, but we're gonna be a part of it now, boys.
See, it's funny to me with In-N-Out that, like, most fast food places try to sell you on, you'll enjoy the taste, and it's food that is good. And, like, McDonald's tries to act like their food is healthy on commercials and stuff. But really, the only thing they actually give you is getting In-N-Out super quickly.
Yeah.
But In-N-Out
It's literally
is
in the
literally
name.
trying to sell you on, you're going to get your food really quickly. And that's literally the thing that they can't deliver on.
Yeah.
It's true. It's always
Well, we
the
just
same
can't
way.
get through the line really quickly. They make the food pretty fast.
So we're now in
Well,
it, guys.
not necessarily. I mean, if you go inside, I mean, I guess they would make the food really fast, but if you go inside, even if after you wait in line, you're still going to wait 30 minutes for your food because there's just such a long
There's
list
so
of
many people.
orders.
This In-N-Out in particular, even going inside, I have literally waited an hour.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Which
yeah,
is good, because that's usually the runtime of our podcast.
So just to explain where we are right now, we're not even like on the property of
Not yet.
the
We
In-N-Out.
just got in line.
We are still on the street,
Yeah.
waiting to turn into the In-N-Out
And there's
drive-thru.
got to be at least 2 dozen cars in line in front
Oh
of
my
us
God,
right
yes.
now. So.
Yeah, and we know that the lobby is packed
Yes.
right
Yes.
Yep.
now.
And we're being factually inaccurate right now because I feel like the majority of the song takes place not even trapped in a drive-thru. Most of
It's
the
true.
song takes
Well,
place.
there's
Well, a third of the song
Yeah.
takes place at the house.
yeah, chapter 2.
Got it.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 moving forward. So we're in chapter 2 now. You missed chapter 1, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry
Chapter
about
1
that.
was a pre-cordian.
Yep.
Subscribe to our
It's true.
Patreon to hear us talk about the Mandalorian on the pre-cordian.
If you want the full story.
Special extended edition. And by the way, if you still subscribe to Patreon, you'll get chapters 4, 5, 6. Just wait until you meet the little person on our show.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
before we
Oh,
get...
Michael, have you not seen that far into
Michael.
Trapped in the
Michael.
Closet?
Oh, no, I have. Okay, I have. I was about to say. I was confused there for a second.
I guess, okay, I'm sorry. Can we have an open window? Should we have an open? No, we shouldn't. It's
I
just
think so.
friggin' hot.
I think no. I think
Just a little bit.
We're gonna lose
We
our.
can do a little
okay.
bit.
It's fine.
That's okay.
So-
The mic is still gonna pick up. us
Full
up.
disclosure.
Yeah.
This was my idea.
It's a terrible idea.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, I kind of like this idea, and I feel like we're.
Okay,
We're
by
gonna-
the way, that GoPro is shaking right now from the idling. I'm excited to see how that looks in the edit.
That's gonna be fantastic.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Either way, what my point, the reason why I'm bringing it up as being my point is because this could either go really well, or we're gonna be in a living hell.
Yeah.
Because it's a bright sunny day.
Yep.
We have no idea how long this is gonna take for us to go through.
Yep.
We only have so much information to talk about this song.
Yep.
Oh, come on! I can talk about this song for 2 hours.
I have so much
This
information.
is a
Okay.
great. This is the
All right.
perfect change.
All right, then let's
If
jump
If
into it then.
anything, I'm worried about like we're going to get our food and be finished eating before we get to the deeper meaning. That's what
Yeah.
I'm worried
Okay.
about.
All right. Okay. Then let's start now. Let's not beat
let's
around the
begin.
bush.
All right.
So Dan, hit us with some song facts. I assume do you want to talk about what do you want to talk about first, Dan?
Okay, so I'll touch briefly on L, and then we're gonna go into R. Kelly. So, this is Al's this is Al's longest parody, but this is his second longest song that he's recorded. So this song clocks in at 10 minutes and 56 seconds. The longest song that he has is Albuquerque, which goes to 11 minutes and 23 seconds. Although, R. Kelly puts all of this to shame with this epic Trapped in the Closet with chapters 1 through 12, which runs 43 minutes. Chapters 13, that's part 1. Part 2, chapters 13 through 22 is 48 minutes long. And then part 3 is chapters 23 through 33, and that ran for 42 minutes long. Overall, Trapped in the Closet totals to 2 hours and 13 minutes long.
Wow.
Yeah. It is,
It is magical.
quite the epic journey. So,
There are a lot of guns.
there's so many guns.
And
So,
a lot of cheating.
A lot of cheating. Everyone's cheating on
everyone's
everyone.
cheating
Yeah.
all over the place.
I don't
So,
think there's any. I think the brother. I mean, we watched
Oh.
part 1.
Oh, you.
Yeah. I'm sure the brother's going to get involved somehow.
It's one of the. I ended up watching like most of the first or the parts 1 and 2.
And we're about to potentially be getting
Ooh.
our order taken,
snap.
so
Okay.
yeah,
we're going
roll
to
your
hit
window
some
down.
muted points.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hi.
So if we cut some of that out, I just want to let the listeners know then Michael is the only one of us who didn't order onions on his burger.
So
Michael?
watch them. So this is my thing. Watch them add onions to mine. That's the trick, you guys. That's the trick to getting onions.
It's you just don't ask for that.
You just don't ask for
It's
them.
kinda
And they
like-
give them to you anyway.
I've heard, like,
it's
if
a
you-
Christmas.
I've heard if you drive in DC, they're so aggressive that if you put your blinker on, people like immediately cut you off.
Thank you.
So if you want to change lanes, you put your other blinker on to get to
Oh.
that lane.
Interesting.
Let's move on.
Yes.
Talk about R. Kelly. First off, full disclosure, we know that there are problematic issues with R. Kelly.
Let's not put.
Hold
R.
on.
Kelly is not a good person.
He's not.
R. Kelly is a bad person.
Yeah.
And I felt very conflicted even watching Trapped in the Closet, being like, is he getting a little bit of benefit for me taking my
Yeah.
time to watch this right now?
I
'Cause-
don't think that was actually like part of Vivo.
Yeah.
that put it
No.
up there. So we understand that what we are looking at is like 2002, 2000, like
Yeah.
early 2000s
Yeah.
R.
And I think
Kelly, and we're just going to be reflecting on just his work.
Yeah.
Guys, it's a
At that point.
Toyota.
And we'll probably have. That's from The Mandalorian, the Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, enough about the Mandalorian. I know. If you could spend all day talking about
I
it,
could!
Welcome to the Mandalorian
Okay, we're gonna keep
podcast.
going because we're gonna.
Sorry.
I'm not even gonna get through the first page of notes. All right, and we're gonna be done with this.
All right, here we go.
So, Trapped in the Closet is considered an opera or hip hopera,
Yeah. Best word ever.
according to R. Kelly,
It's like a rock opera.
and
It's-
currently consists of 33
R&B
chapters. So, Chapter 1 was released as a single on April 5th of 2005. when TP3, which is an album which TP stands for 12 Play, which is a throwback to his first album, which was actually called 12 Play. He later went on just to abbreviate that to TP. So when TP3 was released in July 5th of 2005, he put chapters 1 through 5 on that album. To promote the songs of the album, Kelly and Jive Records released each chapter one at a time to radio stations to play. When R. Kelly made his appearance in the 2005 MTV Video Music Awards, he lip-synced the new chapter 6, to Trapped in the Closet. In November of 2005, Jive Records released a DVD of the music video to Trapped in the Closet, which included 7 more chapters. So this is a total of 12. Chapters 1 through 12, that's part 1.
Got it.
Yes. In August of 2007, almost 2 years later, R. Kelly and Jive Records released another DVD of Trapped in the Closet with 10 more chapters, with the song now totaling 22 chapters. The video was also shown on IFC in December of 2007, just in time for Christmas. A new DVD was released that featured chapters 1 through 22, titled The Big Package. The DVD included a commentary remix that features a chapter, that features a preview for the chapter 23. On December 21st of 2011, R. Kelly told TMZ that he had written 32 more chapters and was seeking investors.
What?
So think about this.
What?
He's at 22 chapters now. He says that he wrote 32 more, not total, more from there, which means he has about 54 chapters of this story ready to go.
That's incredible.
So we are pulling up to the pay window right now, so we're gonna cut it out.
We're gonna take a quick moment.
Yeah.
And he looks at me, and I look at him.
Did you hear the original lyric for where that came from? He looked at me, and I looked at her,
Yeah.
and I looked at them, and they looked at him.
Yep.
I love that R. Kelly included stage directions.
We've been lied to, John.
Yeah.
You were told the
Told
first window.
Yeah.
And now we have to go to the second window.
Yeah. I'm glad that my one fry got
its own bag.
Good. Okay,
Dang,
so
record
let's.
time
We
in
just
it now.
finished the drive.
Wow.
We haven't even gone through the opening
Well,
stats
episode's
of the
done.
original.
So, on November 23rd of 2012, IFC premiered chapters 23 through 33. And there's now also a DVD collection for this. I don't know how they're going to fit this in with the big package, but I don't know. Maybe just tape it on there. So, I guess we can either... let's discuss the music video. For those of us
For
who
which
watch...
one?
For Trapped in the Closet.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, so we watched as much as we could really tolerate. I think we got to chapter 12, so definitely the first part.
Yeah.
was out
Part
there.
1 we finished.
Yeah.
Where did you guys stop?
We went back to the pastor's wife
Yes.
and with
Okay.
their problems, and we did not finish that.
We got through all the stuff with Bridget, and
Yeah.
who was clearly named just because it rhymes with midget.
Yeah.
And,
And the weird accent.
We do have to say that was the lyrics that R. Kelly chose
Yes.
to use for the song.
Yes.
And it got to the point where
he said that word
he
way
said
too
it
many times.
a lot, and I'm to the point where I'm yelling at the TV. He's like, "You gotta stop saying this." Like, I realize why you chose Bridget. I realize, and you just kept going. You just and he's called the big man, and then he
Big man?
He points. Yeah. Oh man, that
An
southern
accent.
accent.
The accents are horrible.
It was
Is
magic.
It only gets
problematic.
better. Like, did
was
you guys get
awful
to
magic.
the pimp at the
No.
oh god. So there's a church service going on. There's a pimp and like R. Kelly is playing both the pimp and the pastor. And
my
so
God.
he's like,
Is he Eddie Murphying his own music
yes,
video?
no, absolutely,
goodness.
and
Yeah.
with like weird like
'Cause-
Lord save, like
Because where
going
we
into those
where we stopped, he was that was the first time he was on screen twice as himself
Yeah.
and the narrator.
Yeah, that was slightly confusing. Well, like, we kind of saw it in the beginning where you go into the closet. Like, you assume, like, okay, he's trapped in the closet. And then you realize, oh, he's the narrator who's in the closet. And then him as the main character who was on the bed, part of the story, then goes into the closet as the... I don't even remember what his main character's name is. So, as real-life R. Kelly goes into the closet, he turns into the narrator as he's in the closet, because there are definite moments where he's hiding in there, hiding from the pastor's wife, hiding from the pastor, and he's looking at the camera like, you seeing this? Are you seeing what's going on right now? And he's like,
Right.
dude, you're not the narrator. Stop looking at the camera.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Like,
Bonsai.
the narrator can do that. But it seems like, and if you actually go onto the Wikipedia page of the music video, you will see that they have actually done a map outline of all the characters and how they relate to each other, who's hooking up with who's actually married to each other. And it is just this...
Is this like fans trying to chart out Primer?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because it's like literally a character that he introduces just for no reason has like
Yeah.
a huge, like, ridiculous arc
It's as
later
yeah.
on.
It's as
Yeah, like the
complicated
cop.
as like the Game of Thrones characters.
Like just a simple waitress that comes over and is like, Tina,
Yeah.
and you're like, what?
Like you would think that
Well, I was so excited when he got home and he
Yeah.
said it smelled like cigarettes. I'm like, it's the cop, and I was right.
and you said it as a joke. You were just like, it's probably the cop. And it turns out to be the cop. Like, yeah, you would think
Yeah.
that this is a minor character. He just pulled him over for just that little bit and then goes on with his day. And then you realize, oh, the cop is somehow involved in this whole web
There are no
of
minor
things.
characters in life.
Also, we have to bring up the use of a gun in the whole music video seems wild, out of place. It seems so random. The first time he shoots it in the air to get attention, because there's been like this three-way spat between the pastor's homosexual lover, and the wife, and what's going on there. And he shoots his gun up into the air, and he's like,
In an
"This
apartment
is
building, mind you, that probably has upstairs neighbors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which they mentioned they are on the
fifth
fifth
floor.
floor.
Yeah.
Which is why he can't escape out of the window. They're like, why can't I go out the window? I could jump out the window. And she's like, you're on the fifth floor. It's like, did you not remember with this woman that you're with that you had to go up maybe a flight of stairs or maybe an elevator to get to this point?
Well, I mean-
or maybe not even look outside for a moment?
Well, I mean, okay, so that, but like, they keep adding
Wait, hold
more
on.
and more guns.
Start over.
They keep adding more and more guns.
Okay.
Like you have, even with Bridget. Bridget
Yeah.
just breaks out a shotgun,
Yeah.
and you're just like, what? And then even later, like at the diner, then you have
Yeah.
like this whole like standoff situation.
Well, my favorite
Like-
is when they're in there with the brother who got
Yeah.
shot, and then it's
He
like,
got
oh, just
shot.
kidding, he's fine.
Like-
And then there's like, oh, somebody's knocking at the door. Everybody, draw your guns,
Yeah,
because
it is-
whatever this is gonna go down.
And it was the nosy
Just
neighbor.
the nosy neighbor. She's so nosy.
Was her name like Nosy Nancy or something like that?
Nosy. What was it?
No, it was like yeah, probably like Nancy, like the nosy neighbor, I think,
Yeah.
something like that.
He was nuts.
Man, that was
And
that
she was
record
about to
time.
attack
With a
attack
spatula.
With a spatula.
Like
Spatula
that's gonna do
City.
something.
Bachelor City.
Spatula City.
All right,
Yeah.
we are going to.
So that concludes our trip to and
Chapter
through the
2.
drive-thru. Fortunately for us, we did not get stuck in the drive-thru. We were in
I
there.
was really bummed. I wanted
Honestly.
to get although actually no, I'm
were
not
in there
bummed
for a
because I'm
while.
already sweltering.
Yeah.
And
So that was an interesting trip. We are going to continue the podcast upstairs in our usual environment. You're not going to hear the outdoor noises, or you're not going to hear us sweat anymore. All right, so
and if the camera keeps on rolling,
don't
you hopefully
bother mowing.
May or may not know
won't
where Andrew
have
lives.
A vibrating. Oh yeah, true. I didn't even think about that.
All right, we're
right,
cutting.
Cut all that.